Hi, how you doing? Just in case some of the stuff I say in this video comes across as rash or controversial, I'm just putting it out there that this video is made for entertainment purposes and not to take anything I say seriously. Except for one of them. I'll be repeating that one a lot throughout this video, so take that one very seriously. Okay, that's it. Time to hear me bitch about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bye! Humanity, a species that survived through centuries of time and overcame countless challenges, only to evolve into what we are today. But there's something missing. As individuals, we are all searching for something, a search for purpose, a search for meaning. But all of that changed one day when a man named Kazuki Takahashi was born and created a little game known today as Yu-Gi-Oh! With the creation of this game, humanity, specifically kids from the early 2000s, were given a purpose. And that purpose was to be the greatest, no not you, fuck off, to be the greatest duelist there ever was. And to do that, we have to waste our lives playing this fucking shit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel released in the beginning of 2022, and I've been playing it ever since. I've been on and off with it, but once you get the ball rolling, it really kinda sticks with you. If you grew up watching the anime as a kid, then you'd probably have tried this game already. I was excited to try out your favorite Blue Eyes White Dragon deck because it was your favorite card from the anime, and you couldn't wait to beat people in game with it. Especially since you get the choice of choosing a deck from your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series in the beginning of the game. Well, it's self-love, kid. This is the competitive scene where you have to have a brain to construct a deck that's optimal, if not fucking playable. And that's if you can afford the currency you need to have a chance at pulling one out of your 30 Ultra cards needed to play the deck. And don't forget to learn about Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and Link summons, because you only watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and didn't even know there are more complex summoning mechanics beyond tribute summoning. Also, you need to learn what the fuck hand traps are, and have fun building a god board for the first time only to get fucking Nibiru'd. There's over 300 card archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! With rich and engaging lore that will really resonate with you and your specific tastes. But fuck you, cause everyone's gonna be playing one out of the 4 to 6 meta decks that just wins against whatever rogue deck you're playing. Allow me to explain. When you boot up Master Duel for the first time, the game treats you pretty generously with gems so you'll be able to build your first deck. But that's rarely enough to build a full deck with probably 20 plus ultra rares. But hey, enjoy it while it lasts, cause you'll never be that generous with that shit again. Unless you actually get lucky and have a deck that can steamroll whatever limited time event is going on at the time. If you're a fan of the anime, you most likely already have a deck in mind that you wanted to build. But you don't know shit about deck building and you probably googled a deck profile for whatever deck you wanted. Ain't no shame if you did, bro, that shit's complicated. You're probably one of those guys who wanted to build a Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck, or a Dark Magician's deck, or maybe even a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. And when you finally have all the materials you need to build your deck, you pull in the specific secret pack you need only to realize that your RNG is shit and you have to play with your shitty ass deck to get more gems. But finally, through all the pain and suffering, you finally complete your dream deck. Excitement rushes through you as you take to the lobby only to find out that the game isn't as simple as the original anime. Now you gotta learn the difference between normal and special summoning, like how to normal summon a card that'll add another card to your hand, and activate its effects that change the level of the previous card you summon, another card that'll special summon two other cards, special summon a stronger card with the cards in your field, which you can also use special summon another card you previously used to special summon again, and use your effect of your last special summon card, and then set your spells and traps and end your turn. Simple, right? So you did it. You built your dream deck and learned how to play it. Now you're ready to take your super cool anime deck into ranked. Only to find out that your deck is absolutely shit and you can rarely ever win a match against anyone online because your rogue deck can't compete with any of the meta decks that everyone in the mother is playing right now. So what do you do now? Delete the game. Just fucking delete the game. Go outside. Socialize. Touch some grace or some shit. I don't fucking know. Get a life, you fucking weed. Just take a break. If you're low on gems, you can always play solo mode, which will occasionally give you a couple gems you can use to either upgrade your current deck with better cards or build a new deck entirely. You should probably do that because your deck is most likely shit. Konami holds some limited time events from time to time with loader decks you can use to participate in the event to rack up a decent amount of gems. But what if there's no hope for your deck? What if your deck is just built to be mid? What if your deck never gets support in years? Build a new deck. Just build a new deck. There's a fuck ton of cards in this game. I'm sure you can find another deck that you like that you can actually fight meta decks with. Or pray to Konami in hopes they'll add some new cards to your favorite archetype that can actually compete against the meta. So the meta may be a little bit of a problem from time to time, but I'm here to offer some solutions. Ban Appaloosa. Fuck this card. It's like 4 fucking negates and they're all quick effects. But Zuko, Appaloosa's a link level 4, therefore she's fair because she's hard to summon. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if she's a link level 4. Just keep shuffling cards from your graveyard back to your field and boom, Appaloosa. And you basically insta-win because she'll keep fucking negating everything you do next turn. And that's just Appaloosa. Your opponent can also have other cards in the field like Baron and Boral Savage Dragon. And you still didn't ban Appaloosa? In all honesty, I'm just tired of playing against Tailmans, Casteria, and Snake Eyes players all the time. Konami are adding new cards to the game every month to shake up the meta a bit, and either overpower previous meta decks, or they design new cards that are good at playing against whatever's plaguing the game right now. I play this game pretty casually, and sometimes I absolutely demolish or get washed. This is a card game, so it's very RNG based. If you could choose whatever hand you would start with, you'd probably win most of your matches. Luck is just part of the game, and that's just how it is. It can be absurdly frustrating, or it can be a blast once you fill your board with super beefy monsters. That's just part of the fun. If you get a little tilted, just take a break and play some Animal Crossing or something, I don't fucking know. But for the love of fuck, ban Appaloosa! In all honesty, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my first TCG I ever got super invested in, and I absolutely love it a bit, even with its annoying flaws. It can be quite a challenge for new players to get into the game, even if they're fans of the old anime. It's really complicated, but there are guides online that teach you how to play the game if you're willing to invest the time into it. And I just hope the game gets to a balance point where everyone can just play whatever deck they want and have fun. And if you fucking hate this game that much, just go play the Pokemon TCG. That shit's way more chill.